Recording in progress.
Yes, good evening, guys. Can you hear me? Am I audible online? Right. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Yeah, I'll upload the class notes. Don't worry. Okay. Uh, everything you'll have into the Google Drive link, yesterday's documents and everything. Rajat. Yes, good evening. Mubashir. Good evening, Vinay. Good evening, Shravanti. Good evening, Jamaluddin. Good evening, Christopher. Yes, guys. Okay. So let's start. So today we are going to discuss about scripting. So first of all, why we need to write the script? So first of all, what is script? What is script, guys? Generally, we are saying HTML script, Java script like this, right? So usually script means we are going to write few programs according to our requirement. We are going to execute, right? Like the same way, coming to Linux, especially administrator, why he need to write the script as an administrator? Guys, simple. Whatever it may be, any technology, any tool, if you go to any tool, if you go to any technology, usually humans, they are try to reducing their work. Because of that reason, they are going to use the new technologies. Okay, like the same way, coming to here, we'll have script. For example, you got a job as a administrator. Frequently, you are try to executing few commands, right, guys? Frequently, you are try to executing few commands, maybe every day, frequently, right? For every 1 hour, we are try to executing 20 to 30 commands, same commands only, right? Like this task you need to perform for every 1 hour. So again and again, you need to execute those 20 commands in the sense how much time it will take. You need to type the command in the sense, maybe it's bit lengthy commands, right? So again, you need to type manual in the sense it will take bit time. Anyway, we need to execute those 20 command after 1 hour. Again, for 1 hour, we need to execute those all the commands. Instead of executing the commands manually, what we are going to do in the sense, we are going to copy those command into one file, right? Those all the 20 commands into one file. Then we are going to execute only one file. That is called script file. System, it will take the input through input devices, as well as if you want, you can provide the input through file also, right? So we are going to collect few commands. We are going to copy into one file. We are going to execute those all the commands at a time. That is called script file. Right? I hope you got it. Simple. Most of the people's what they're saying, what is the use of scripting in a sense? For doing the automation. For doing the automation, right? According to my knowledge, scripting is a semi-automation, guys. It's not a fully automated. Manually, we need to execute the script, right? But so you can able to reduce your work. Instead of executing the multiple commands, we are going to execute only one script file. All the multiple commands, it will be executed. Right, guys? So here, when it will become automation in the sense, if you schedule the script into the job automation, right? So then automatically the script, it will run for every 1 hour. That is called automation. We need to write the script and we need to keep the script into the, we need to schedule the script into the job automation. Like we'll have cron job at, so different types of tasks we are going to perform in admin course, right? We are going to schedule the script file into the job. Automatically it will run according to your requirement. If you want, you can run every 1 hour. If you want, you can set the time. Maybe after 2 days, you need to take the backup. Like this, we can able to do the automation, right? So let's see here. Now RHEL 7, what kind of shell enrollment it will support? RHEL 7, what kind of shell enrollment will have in RHEL 7? Huh? In RHEL 7, what kind of shell enrollment will have, guys, by default? How to know the shell enrollment? Huh? Okay. Echo $0 bash shell, or otherwise echo dollar shell also you can write. We discussed long back. So by default RHEL 7 it having bash shell, right, guys? How to change the shell environment into RHEL 7? Guys, it's a very simple. Now we'll have born again shell. Now we need to switch to bash to sh. Simple. Sh, hit enter. sh, hit enter. sh 4.2. Then echo $0. It is showing sh shell will have, right? Then you need to switch from sh to csh. We are into csh. How to know the shell? $0 or shell also you can execute. So at present we have in csh. Like this, you can switch from one shell to, you can change the shell environment. By default in RHEL, we'll have bash shell. Exit, we are back to sh. Again, exit, we are back to bash. I hope you got it, guys, right? We are back to bash. So like this, you can change the shell environment. By default, this RHEL operating system, how many shells it will support, we need to know. Okay. So which one, Latif? Just you can execute the shell name. You're going to switch from current shell to sh. For example, by default, we'll have in bash and in RHEL 7.0, 8.0, 9.0 version, by default bash shell only, right? So now we need to change according to our requirement. We can, right? So simple. You need to type sh and hit enter. It is going to switch from bash to sh, right? CSH, just you can hit enter. You're going to switch from sh to csh. According to your requirement, you can change the shell environment. Got it? Right. Now, by default, this operating system, how many shells it will support? In this operating system, it will, how many shells it will support, we'll check. cat etc shell is a file name. Cat is a command. It will print the file content. etc shells is a file. See guys here, sh, right? Bash, then tcsh, csh. Those all the environment it will support by default into RHEL 7.0. So I hope you got it, guys, right? So how to know the shell environments? etc shells is a file name. etc shells files, it contain default shells into our operating system, right? Now we are trying to writing script now, guys. We need to follow 3 steps for writing the scripts. Bash scripting we are writing now, because as of now we discuss bash commands. Any bash command you can execute with the help of script, bash scripting. So past 1 month onwards, we are learning bash commands only. We are executing all the bash commands. Depends on your requirement. Depends on your requirement. You can able to write the script using your bash commands, right? Right. So now we need to follow 3 steps to write the script file, to execute the script file. To execute the script, we need to follow 3 steps, right? So first step, we need to create one file. How to create the file? With the help of editor. That's it. Huh? vim, right? vim / etc. Sorry, vim. You can write any name. Okay. My file dot sh. vim is a editor. vim is a editor. My file dot sh is a script file name, executable file name, right? This is file name, guys. Dot sh, it's not a mandatory. This is not a mandatory. Dot sh, no need to provide dot sh. Why I have given dot sh? Because we are using vim editor. vim editor, it will consider this is a one shell file. Because of that reason, we provide the extension. If you didn't provide the extension, what will happen? It will consider this my file as a text file. While you are writing the script, if you did any typo mistakes, it's a bit difficult to us to find out. I hope you got it. Why we need to provide the extension per file, right? So it's not a mandatory. Dot sh, it's not a mandatory. Why we provide the dot sh? In the sense, vim editor, it will consider this is a one shell file. I hope you got it. Shell script file. While you are trying to writing the program, while you are trying to writing the scripts, at the time, easily you can able to find out the typo mistakes. If you didn't provide this extension, what will happen? It will consider it's a text file. But we can able to execute, it's not a problem. Maybe if it is a text file also, we can able to execute, it's not a problem, right? So then hit enter. This is one empty file. It's a one new file, right? Now we are trying to now we are trying to writing our first script now, right? So how we need to write the script? So how to start to writing scripts and those all stuff we'll discuss, guys. Here we need to follow few principles. First line, we need to define. We need to start with shebang, and we need to define shell. What kind of interpreter we need to use to execute, there we should define. Got it? So first line, hash hashtag and exclamatory mark. This is called SHA-BANG, SHABANG bank. SHA-BANG or hash bang, she bang, and sharp bang, whatever if you want, you can call. You can call SHA bang, sharp bang, she bang, and hash bang, whatever if you want, you can call. Right? So hash, exclamatory mark, those both we need to call SHA bang. Right? And we are defining what kind of interpreter bash. SHA bang bin bash. SHA bang bin bash. So this is our interpreter. We are writing bash because of that reason we define the interpreter as a bash, right? Then if you try to writing Bourne shell script sh. So if you want, you can write csh. Depends. So what kind of script you are writing, that interpreter we need to provide. Okay, that is a main difference between bash, csh, and we need to define that. Then only we can able to follow the rules. Now, as of now, we discuss about bash commands. Because of that reason, we are writing bash scripting now. Got it? Echo hello old. So I don't know, first program, most of the people, they are going to write with hello world only. Huh? So echo is a command, right? What it will do, echo? It will echo the value. It will print the value, right? So from childhood onwards, in Java also first hello world only program. In C language also hello world only, right? So coming to Linux also, we are doing hello world, okay? So hello world is a word it will print, right? Next, we'll write hello India. Huh? So whatever if you want, you can write date command. If you want, you can create the directory. So now we provided echo hello world. It will print hello world, and today date and time, system date and time, it will print. Right, guys? Then save and quit. Save and quit. Right? If you try to executing this file, okay, myfile.sh, how to execute? /myfile.sh, right? Then hit enter. See, guys, we got one error called permission denied. Why permission denied error we got? First step, we create the file. Next step, we need to execute the file. While you are trying to executing this file, you're getting one error called permission denied. Why? Why, guys? This file doesn't have the executable permission, man. File, it having the executable permission by default? No. While we are discussing about file permissions, at the time we discussed, by default file doesn't have the executable permission because of some security reasons, right? ls-l myfile.sh. So we doesn't have any executable permission. Got it? We doesn't have any executable permission. Now we are trying to assigning executable permission. chmod is a command to assign the executable permission. myfile.sh. Then let's verify myfile.sh having the executable permission now. Plus X means it will assign for each and every field. It may be user, it may be group, it may be other users. For everyone, it is going to assign X. I didn't provide any specific URGO. Directly have given plus X, and we assign the executable permission for everyone, right? Okay, now let's execute. Got it? So I hope you're clear, guys. Hello world and Today date, Friday, Jan 27. Actually, it is showing 12 o'clock. We need to change the date and time. Okay. Actually, WAT will have. We should have ISD. Then you are going to get the proper time. So clear? I think it's African time. WAT. So got it, guys. So how we need to write the script? So we need to follow 3 steps. First, we need to create one file. Then we should provide the executable permission. Then we need to execute the file. Then we need to execute the file. Simple. Like this, we are going to write the script. Got it? Yes, no. Scripting finish, right? No, guys, we have, let's see, we need to do few programs. Okay. So I hope you got it. What kind of principles we need to follow to write the script, right? Now we'll do few programs. So let's see here. So we'll start with basic scripting. Guys, we'll start with basic scripting. So I said now, each and every bash command you can keep into one file and then you can execute according to your requirement, right? So I hope you know very well about echo command. What is the use of echo? Echo. It will print the value, right? Echo, for example, we are providing hello. Echo, hello. Hello is a string value, it will print. And it will print the variable values also, right? For example, we have few predefined variables called home. It will print the home directory of current user, $home, right? Echo $0 shell. So those all the variables will have. Echo command, what it will do, it will print the variable value as string value, right? Now here with echo, you can use single quotes and double quotes. Echo, for example, dollar, we are providing double quotes, okay? $home, or otherwise $home you can give. It will print the home directory of current user. If you're providing single quotes, it will print $home. Single quotes, it will consider this is a string value. Double quotes, it will print the variable value. Even if you didn't provide the double quotes, it will print the value of this variable. I hope you got it, guys. Difference between single quotes and double quotes. Single quotes, it will print the string value. It will consider $home, it will consider as a string. So because of that reason, it will print $home. Right, guys? Got it? Then if you're providing double quotes or without double quotes, it will print the home directory of current user. Variable value it will print. It is not going to print the variable name. Got it, guys? It will print the variable name. It's not going to print the value. Actually, it will consider as a string value, right? Okay. So if you're providing hashtag in front of this value, then what will happen? What is hashtag? See here. Echo. Simple, guys. Remember, variable values we can able to provide. It may be small letters, it may be capital letters. Simple. You should remember only one thing. You need not to start the variable name with numerical value. Okay. Right, guys? So you should not start the variable name with numerical value or special characters. Apart from that, you can use anything, right? Okay. So here, hashtag. Hashtag means commented. Usually where we are going to use this hashtag in the sense, for example, you are writing one huge script. maybe it having the 200, 300 lines into your script, right? So now your co-employees or otherwise your manager, he's trying to reading your script. He's unable to understand because you know the logic. So if condition, what it will do, for loop, what it will do, everything you know the logic, right? So anybody can understand your script in the sense we are going to make few titles there. So and so condition we are going to use for so and so purpose. Like this, we need to write the comments. Then easily anybody can understand. So those comments we should not print, right? Those comments we should not print, right? If you write the comments like this into your script, while you are trying to executing the scripts, you are going to get errors. We need to disable those comments. It should not execute. Because of that reason, we are going to keep the hashtag in front of the command. The line it will disable, it won't execute. I hope you got it. Let's see here. We are trying to executing this. Okay. Guys, if you remove hashtags, if you're removing hashtags, then it will print not a comment line. If you keep the hashtag, then what will happen? Hashtag means it won't print anything. It got commented. We doesn't have any value here. It got commented, right? Then few cases, sometimes what we are going to do in the sense, for maybe presentation purpose, we need to print the hashtags also, right? So you should keep reverse slash in front of the hashtag. So let's see here. We are going to keep reverse slash in front of the hashtag. I hope you got it, guys. If you want, you can give like this, or otherwise you can consider this is one string value from here to here, single quotes. You can keep those all the comment line into single quotes. So I hope you got it, guys. So clear. So usually we are going to use double quotes and single quotes with the echo and commented. Hashtag means it is going to comment. It is not going to print. Okay, right. So now coming to here, we are writing one script, guys. Script file name is first script.sh. You can write any name. It's not like this. You need to write first script.sh. You can write anything. Right, guys. You can write any file name according to your requirement. Okay. Then we are writing first script.sh. Then here we need to start the script with the help of interpreter. Shebang bin bash. Guys, here echo is a command. Echo, what it will do, it will print the value, right? So echo, then this is my first bash script. So this is my first bash script line. We are redirecting into output.txt file. Now this output.txt file, where it will create inside the tilde. Tilde means current user's home directory, right? Tilde, TILD. Tilde means current user's home directory. Current user's home directory. If you're executing this file with the help of root user, this file, it will create root user's home directory. If you're executing this file with the help of normal user, this output dot file, it will create inside the normal user's home directory. Tilde represent current user's home directory. E echo, this is my first bash script. This is my first bash script. This first bash script, we are this line, we are using greater than. Greater than means output redirector. We are redirecting the output to output.txt file. Then echo, this is space, guys, for presentation purpose. We are appending the space Double greater than means appending. We are appending the space into output.txt file. And this is also for presentation purpose. Hashtags we are appending into output.txt file. So let's see here. I'll do one thing. I'll copy this. And then we are going to paste into here. Got it, guys? Save and quit. Okay. Then chmod plus x first script.sh. We won't get any output. Where we need to find the output? Inside the current user's home directory. Inside the current user's home directory, output.txt file automatically it got created. Then if you check the content of the output.txt file, there will have the content. This is my first bash script, space and hashtags. Got it? So I hope you're clear, guys. Good. Next. List block devices. How to list out the block devices, guys? Which command we need to use to know the block devices list? Grep command. Anyway, you remember one command, but it's not a right answer. Which command we need to use to know the list block devices? LSBLK, man. This is key command. Those all for presentation purpose. While you are trying to executing the, while you are trying to printing the output of your file, you're going to get one presentation, like one order wise output, right? LSBLK, what it will do? While we are discussing about disk management, at the time we discuss about LSBLK. LSBLK is a command, it will list out the block devices. SDA is a block device, SDA1, SDA2, two partitions, and SR0 is a DVD. That means image file. This output we are redirecting into output.txt file with the help of first script.sh. Got it? Let's see here. See, guys, echo list block devices. We are appending this line list block devices into output.txt file, right? And space, and we are appending this lsblk command output also into output.txt file. Then those all presentation purpose, guys. This space and this space and hashtag for presentation purpose. That's it. Okay. Got it? Got it, guys? Open first script.sh. So clear. Save and quit. Then cat, we need to execute, right? So file first script.sh. Now cat output.txt. Got it? Before we added, this is my first bash script and space hashtag. Now we added list block devices, then space lsblk command output, then space hashtags. I hope you got it, guys, right? Like the same way you can add anything, any bash command into your script and you can execute it. See how to know the file system free space status. How to know the file system free space status? right? So df hyphen th, very good, capital th. Okay. So here df hyphen h also you can give, it's not a problem. So if you're providing df hyphen h, it won't print the type, right? So if you're providing capital T, it will print the type. Okay. Right. So we are redirecting file system free space status into output.txt. We are appending space df-h command. So df-h command output, how we'll get? Let's see here. This output we are trying to copying into output.txt file, right? Save and quit. Fast script.sh cat output.txt. See guys, I hope you got it right. So this is my first bash script. Space, hashtags, list block devices, space, lsblk command output, then space hashtag, then file system free space status, space, df hyphen h command output, then hashtag. Got it, guys? You can write any command into your file and then you can execute. Clear? I think day before yesterday we did archive, right? Archiving. Now we are trying to writing backup script file, how to archive, but I am not doing into network archiving. In the same itself only, how we need to archive into different folder, we'll discuss now with the help of script. We are going to write like the script and then we are going to schedule the script into the job automation. Automatically everyday backup we are going to get. Right? So let's see here. Backup script file. See guys here. So purpose of this file, backup of important data, right? Here we are using variables, guys. Date is a one variable. It's not a command, right? Date is a variable, but this date variable, it having this date command value. Actually, this is a Unix command, right? Unix and Linux command, right? So to store the Unix and Linux command value into variable, you need to start with $sign and open the brackets. You should keep this command into that bracket itself only. If you're directly providing this, it won't store the data into the variable. Okay. Now, what kind of data, what kind of values we are storing inside the date variable? Let's see, guys, here. This date value 27 John 2023. This date value we are going to store inside the date variable. Okay, let's see, guys. I'll give the little bit clarity for you peoples. So my file.sh will have, right? We have date command. Date command, what it will do, it will print the system date and time, right? Then we are using echo. What happened? Echo, right? Got it? Now I'm writing today. Date is, okay, today date is so and so date we need to print, right? Usually we are providing date command, right? If you're providing the date command, then only today date it will print, right? But this date command, it is not going to consider as a command in echo. It will consider as a string value. I hope you got it. Let's see. If you execute this, what will happen? It won't print the date. Today date is date, like this it will print. But we need date value, right? So actually date is a Unix command or Linux command, you can say. Then how we need to print this date value in a sense? Let's see here. VIM, open it, then open the $sign and keep it this date command into the brackets. Save and quit. Then let's print. See, instead of date string, we got a date value. I hope you got it. So this date value we are going to store into this date variable. Clear? Right. Guys, it's not like this. You need to use $sign. If you want, you can use * symbols also. * where you can find, in the sense you'll have the tilde key, right? Then there you'll have the *. Those all not double single quotes, guys. This is * symbol. Got it? Save and quit. Both are same. Both it will consider as a Linux command. Okay. So * you'll have in tilde key will have, right? Tilde key. Inside the tilde key, you'll have the one more symbol, let's say, that is called * symbol. Okay. So if you try like this, what will happen? If you want, you can try, Christopher. It won't accept, I think. So we are going to call the variable values, man, like that. It's not a variable, right? It's a command, right? If you try like this, what will happen? See. It won't print anything. So clear? Everything you'll have into that link itself only, man. Everything. I have shared long back to you peoples. You didn't open the Google Drive link. What I should do? Huh? So without opening the particular link, you are asking to upload. Everything you'll have. You need to open. Then you can able to understand whether we'll have or not, right? Everything will have into that Google Drive link. సో ఎప్పుడైనా మనం ఓపెన్ చేస్తే అప్పుడు తెలుస్తుంది. మనం అడుగుతాం అంతే, ఓపెన్ చేయము. We are going to ask, sir, please provide the Google Drive link. Then we need to do the practice. Please share the documents. Please share the history. Then I have shared the Google Drive link long back before 1 month. Then you are asking about Google Drive link now. Maybe tomorrow we are going to complete the session, hopefully. You are asking about Google Drive link today. So I don't know what you are doing, man, really. So date is a command. Sorry, date is a variable. This date variable, it contains this date command value. Right? So src directory, you can write any variable name, guys. src directory means source directory, where we need to archive. Sorry, which directory we need to archive, right? So var www.html, here we provided. So we'll modify this. Instead of var www.html, we can give some different directory. Already we done with etc, right? Instead of var www.html, we'll provide etc. Then des directory, destination directory. So where we need to create the archive file. Right, guys? Where we need to create the archive file. So here they are providing media, so and so archive file, but we'll create one directory. We'll provide the path of directory here. There we are going to archive. Then file name. What kind of file name we need? Then here you can give the file name. Guys, this date variable we are calling here. And we are providing dot tar dot zz. Tar dot zz means gzip. Which extension, which option, what kind of options we need to provide for tar? CZF, right? CZF, right? Day before yesterday only we discussed this. So let's see here. Tar hyphen. If you want, you can provide the hyphen, or otherwise you can leave it. CZF. What is this P? P means preservative permissions. P means preservative permission. What kind of permissions you will have for your directory while you are archiving, while you are extracting, same permissions will have. That is called preservative permissions. So this is destination directory name and file. And this is source directory to whom we need to archive. Got it, guys? So copy, and we are trying to creating one file called dbackup. Okay. .sh. So now according to our requirement, we'll modify those all. I am providing etc. We are trying to archiving etc directory with the help of the script. Then here we are trying to providing /ROOT data backup directory name. Okay. Then file name also we are trying to modifying. File is a file name. Right? Got it. That's it. Save and quit. Then according to the script file, we need to create one directory called data backup. Save and quit. mkdir data backup. So where we created inside the root directory, right? Then chmod plus x dbackup is a file name, right? Execute dbackup file. See guys, it's creating archive. Got it. Where it will create the archive file? Inside the data backup. cd data backup. Then check the list. Got it. File name along with the today date. If we execute this file tomorrow, tomorrow's date will get. File and tomorrow's date. Easily we can able to find out the backup dates. Maybe if you need day before yesterday's file, maybe you lose the data from day before yesterday's data, then we can able to recover from day before yesterday's file. According to your date and date, you can able to open, you can extract, and then you can recover the data. I hope you got it right. So you are going to get the file name with date, because while you are archiving at the time, easily we can able to recover the data using that date. Got it? Clear? Right. Now we'll discuss how to create the multiple user. So you need to create the multiple users in a sense. First of all, you should know the for loop. Then only we can able to create the multiple users. For loop. Guys, here I am not teaching like that much of expert level. This is not a programming class. So this is admin session actually, Linux class. Administrator, how he need to perform the for loop, that too especially into bash environment. That is what we are discussing, right? So clear, guys. So we here, first of all, we need to know few for loop related syntaxes. How we need to execute the for loop. Maybe who know the programming languages, they know very well about for loop, if statement and while loop and those all stuff. Who doesn't know also, it's not a problem. We are going to get the content from internet. So that's it now. Cookbooks will have for ML script. So cookbooks will have for JSON script. Even in AWS also, no need to learn JSON. Just you should have an idea from where we need to get those all the scripts. That's it now. So we are going to search into AWS official content itself only according to our requirement. We are going to get the example policies, JSON policies. We are going to copy and then depends upon our requirement, we are going to modify. Modification you should know, right? So it's not a big deal. I'm not saying again you need to learn the Java and C++. If you're having the knowledge in Java and C++, it's C++, it's good for you. I'm not saying you should have the in-depth knowledge. Basic knowledge is enough. Like core Java level knowledge is enough. Got it, guys? Right. Anyway, so who know the languages, they can able to understand very clearly. It's not a big deal. Who doesn't know the languages also, they can able to understand very clearly. Don't worry. Right? So now, first of all, we'll discuss about for loop. For loop, few programs will perform now. So then we are going to create multiple user script and then database script, right? So clear, guys. Let's start for loop. We'll have the multiple programs. Now we are going to execute those all the programs in for loop. So let's see, guys. Method 1, bash for loop using in and list of the values. Guys, usually loop means it will create one loop, right? Loop means, so first it will execute, again it is going to execute like this, it is going to so until the condition, if it is satisfied, it will execute loops, right? Okay. So here in and list of the value. So let's see here, syntax in bash. Okay. For this is variable name. For in for loop also, we are defining one variable, that is for variable, right? So this is one variable. In we are going to provide the list of the values. Got it, guys? Here we are going to provide the list of the values. Those all the values it will store inside the variable name. If you call this variable, so in commands, it will print the list of the values. Simple. So for variable in, we need to provide the list of the values. Do and commands done. We end the for loop. We completed. Done. Do. We need to start with do. We need to end the loop with done. Got it? There's a very basic syntax in bash. So this is C-like syntax. In C language, for loop, I is equal to 1, semicolon, I greater than, less than is equal to 5, semicolon, I plus plus, like this will provide, right? Like the same way here. For expression 1, I is equal to 1 expression. Expression 2, I less than is equal to 5. Expression 3, I plus plus. So simple. Like in C language, we are going to use like the syntax. Then do according to your requirement. You can provide the commands and finally done. This is C like syntax. So bash for loop using C like syntax, bash for loop using in and list of the values. Got it, guys? So next. So now those both the methods we are going to learn here with the help of few programs. Both the syntaxes we are going to learn with the help of few programs. Let's see, guys, here. I is equal to 1. I is a one variable. I contain one value. See, if you call I, you're going to call the one value. I is equal to 1, right? Right. Let's see here. For day is a variable name. For variable name, in we are providing the list Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those all the list of the values it will store into the day variable. If you call the day variable into your script, that means we are trying to calling Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Do echo weekday I plus plus. I plus plus means incremental, right? I plus plus. I value is 1, right? 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. Like this will get the output. So we are calling day variable here. We are calling the variables. If you try to calling the variable, no need to keep the brackets here. If you try to printing the bash command, then only we need to keep the brackets. I hope you got it, Christopher, right? Dollar day. We are calling this variable here. Day variable. So day variable value, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Got it? So weekday 1, Monday. Weekday 2, Tuesday. Weekday 3, Wednesday. Weekday 4, Thursday. Weekday 5, Friday. You're going to get the output like this. If you want, you can check. VIM for1.sh. Okay, you can give any name, guys. It's not like this. You need to provide for1.sh. And one more thing, in RHEL 7.0, it's not mandatory to provide bin bash every time, because by default we'll have the bash shell, right? So save and quit. chmod plus x for1.sh. Got it? Weekday 1, Monday, Tuesday 2, weekday 2, Tuesday, weekday 3, Wednesday, weekday 4, Thursday, weekday 5, Friday. Clear? Good. Next. So usually they're separating with comma. If you're separated with commas, what will happen? We are going to get the commas end of the line. So it is not going to separate the values. Just it will print into the output here, comma, 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 like this will have. Let's see, I'll show you. For1.sh. Then here we are separating with comma. Even if you are separating with comma, it will print into the output. Right? Save and quit. Got it? Right. Guys, instead of providing the values list of the values directly, if you want, you can create one variable for values. Let's see here. Guys, one more thing. If you keep those values into double quotes, what will happen? It will consider as a total one value. It is not going to print Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, everything. It will print into the same line. It will consider as a string. I hope you got it, right? Save and quit. Now execute. See. So got it? It will print in the same line itself only. VIM for one.sh. Maybe we did one mistake here, colon we provided, because of that reason it is printing into day 2, a weekday 2. So clear? Okay, we'll do one thing. We are going to create one more variable, right? For example, weekdays is a variable name. Weekdays, then copy, then paste over here, right? Here, what we are doing in the sense, instead of providing the variable name directly, we are going to, instead of providing the list of the value directly, we are going to call the variable name weekdays, right? Simple. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Save and quit. Then execute. Same output we'll get. Because we stored the values into one variable, we call the values there instead of, we call the variable instead of values. Got it? So I hope you're clear, guys. Right. Same. So if you want to can keep double quotes, it will consider as a string. Right. So if you didn't provide anything, then what will happen? If you didn't provide anything, then what will happen? One doubt, we didn't check any condition for. If you didn't provide any condition here, we didn't provide any condition, just we are copying the values into the variable. We are calling that variable into our command. So this is bash loop, bash for loop, right? While we are discussing, like few commands will have, few programs will have related to C. At the time I will tell you, we are going to add one if statement. With the help of if statement, we can able to provide the condition. According to that, the action it will perform. It is going to stop the loop. Okay, right? So let's see here, guys. So now we are not providing any variables here. We are values here. We are not providing any values here. If you are not providing any values, then what will happen? Huh? What will happen, guys? We didn't provide any values here. Just we write the script and we didn't provide any value. Save and quit. chmod plus x for 2.sh. Now for 2.sh, right? What happened? Bin, right? We didn't get anything, guys. We are not going to get anything here, right? Right? I'm trying to providing the values. While we are trying to executing the script from our console. We are passing argument. This is argument 1. argument 2, argument 3, argument 4, argument 5. So clear? Next, this is very bit important for us. With the help of the syntax only, we are going to create the multiple users. Remember the syntax, actually not command, syntax. So with the help of the syntax itself only, we are going to read the file, one text file into our script. With the help of the text file, we are going to create the multiple users. So this is bit important. This is Unix command we are reading into one variable. I said now, if you want, you can give *, if you want, you can give $, and you can keep the command into the brackets, right? See guys here, I is equal to 1. For username is a variable for in, we are going to get the list from awk command. Tomorrow I will teach you, not now. Few syntaxes will discuss about awk basics, guys. Don't expect like very high-end syntaxes. Usually most of the people, they won't teach awk, right? How to work with awk, I will give an idea for you people, right? So awk awk command, actually what is the use of awk? In the sense, the default behavior of awk, it will print the content of the file, entire content from your file. So by default behavior, right? Then here, if you want, you can split the content into multiple fields. If you want, you can filter the content with patterns. Those all stuff you can able to perform with the help of awk. It's a one filter command, right? So f print is an option. $1 means first field from etc password file. Now username variable, it having the value of etc password first field. How many fields will have in etc password? Why, sir? Tomorrow we are going to complete the session. Why you are asking like this questions like this? You are thinking, right? How many fields will have in etc password? 3 fields. 3 fields we discussed while we are discussing user and group management concept. Username, password, UID. Very good, Vinay. GID, comments, home directory, shell enrollment. Total 7 fields. So $1, it will consider from etc password first field. First field it is going to consider from etc password. Then here echo username I++, and we are calling username variable. Username contain all the first field values from etc password. It will print username 1, root, username 2, pin, username 3, so and so user, username 4, like this. How many users will have, everything it will print. Course will be finished tomorrow only, not next week. Okay, we completed everything. We doesn't have any chapters now. If you want, you can check. Today I will show you. Okay, how many chapters we discuss. Okay, so for 3.sh, Okay, guys, let's see here. Copy, then paste into here. Okay. All right, guys. Save and quit. Excuse me, guys. So plus for 3.sh. Okay. See, 38 users will have. Okay. Right, guys. I hope you got it, right? Good. So it will list out the so clear. Next. So guys, this is ls command output only will get, but we can able to write into one script. See guys here, I is equal to 1, I value is 1. CD tilde represents, it is going to switch to home directory automatically. For item, item is a variable name. In star, star is a wildcard character. From home directory, everything it will consider. How many files, how many directories will have, everything it will consider. Then do echo item I plus plus. We are going to get 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3 like this. We'll get the values and items. How many items will have into this home directory? Everything will list out. So what kind of output we'll get? Item 1, so and so file name. Item 2, I think item 1 Anaconda. Anaconda is a file we'll have. Anaconda.ks. Okay. What is Anaconda, guys? In especially in Red Hat, Anaconda. Anaconda, what the language? Anaconda programming language. For example, for 4.sh, Anaconda is an installer in Red Hat. Anaconda, Anaconda, Python. So really, why they're making snake names? Save and quit. chmod plus x for 4.sh, right? For 4.sh. See guys here, anaconda-ks.conf. Actually, this is an installer in Red Hat. What is an installer in Red Hat? Anaconda. For configuring the Kickstart services, we are going to use this anaconda.cfg file. Got it? If you want, you can check the list. Same. So clear, guys? I hope you're clear, right? Good. So this is starting letter A, starting letter B, starting letter C from etc directory. We should have the .conf file. Already we know while we're discussing about ls command at the time we discussed, right? So first starting letter A, starting letter B, and those all stuff, right? Like the same way you can write the program here. Okay. Size equal to 1, etc abcd star. Starting letter A file, starting letter P file, starting letter C file, starting letter D file with .conf extension we should have. Okay. So then what kind of output we'll get, guys? Yes. What kind of output we are going to get? File 1, so and so starting letter file. File 2, so and so starting letter B file. File 3, so and so starting letter C file. File 4, starting letter D file, like this it will print, right? Save and quit. fir5.sh. See guys here. Starting letter 2 files will have, D files also 2 files will have. C 2 files, D 2 files will have, right? File 1, file 2, file 3, file 4, file 6, total 6 files will have here, okay? Right. Now break out of the for loop. How to break the loop? Now we are going to discuss. Let's see guys, same program, right? So here I is equal to 1 for day in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I need to break from Wednesday, the loop we need to break. If it is loop, it is usually what kind of output we'll get by default? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, till Friday we'll get Monday to Friday. But I need to break this from Wednesday onwards. We are going to write one statement here. I is equal to 3. Then break. The condition, the statement, if it is satisfied, then while you are getting the loop into 3 value, then it will stop. It won't print after Wednesday onwards. I hope you got it, Christopher now. Christopher. Yes, very good. So now VIM for 6.sh, then per 6.sh. Only Monday, Tuesday it will print. From Wednesday onwards, it won't print. The loop it got break. So got it. Next continuation. See guys, Monday to Sunday. Monday to Sunday. Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, we need to get weekend. Monday to Friday, weekdays we need to get. Right? See here, we are writing if statement. Tomorrow we'll do. It doesn't have much time. If statement and while loop will do tomorrow. Okay. So let's see here. I is equal to 7 or I is equal to 8. Then got it. Weekend we need to print. Then continue. You're not breaking. Continue. Then remaining all weekday. Monday to Friday, weekdays will get. So it's very simple, guys. Linux, it's not a big deal, but you need to focus on it. See, from childhood onwards, no one they understand the Linux. So according to our situation, we need to learn the concepts, right? Always. So if you are struggling maybe into your job, definitely you are going to learn the Linux easily. You can able to understand, right? By birth onwards, we doesn't have the knowledge in Linux, right? Yes, no. See, Python, if you want to learn Python, if you want to learn Python, it will very useful in DevOps as well as in AWS. See, it's not a mandatory. I'm not saying you need to learn the Python, then only you can able to understand the DevOps. Got it. If you having the knowledge in Python, you can able to manage very easily while you are trying to writing dynamic inventories and those all stuff. I hope like dynamic inventories, no one they're teaching. Static inventories only we are doing, right, in Ansible, right? So while if you need to write the dynamic inventory, always we need to write the script program dynamic inventory in Python language itself only. In real-time environment, people, they are going to deploy the dynamic inventories. Because of that reason, not only in Ansible, different tools will have there, we are going to use Python scripts. We having the knowledge, it's good. It's not like this. You need to learn the Python, then only you can able to understand the AWS and DevOps. Got it. Networking is very important. Without networking, you are unable to survive in AWS and as well as in DevOps. This is a minimum basic. What I have given the information in IPv4, that is more than enough. We discuss IPv4 and networking concepts, right? Very clearly. What is subnetting and those all stuff. That is more than enough for AWS and as well as DevOps. Who's going to teaching like VPC in IPv6, man? No one they're using, right? No need to bother about IPv6. If you need, I will teach. So it's not a problem, but maximum 90% they're teaching in IPv4 only. In India, like countries, they're using IPv4 only, right? IPv6 also, it's not a big deal. Easily we can able to understand. Because by default IP addresses we are going to use in IPv6. Auto-generated IP addresses like DHCP IP addresses only we are going to use. So because of that reason, no need to bother, right? Right, guys. So let's execute. See, weekday 1, Monday, Tuesday, those all weekdays, Saturday, Sunday, weekend. So clear? Networking is very important, guys. Without networking, you are unable to understand the AWS concepts and DevOps concepts. What is VPC and how we need to launch the instance? At least we need to know where we are launching the instance. And most of the people, what they are thinking, AWS is a one software. We are trying to working into AWS software. This is not a software. It's a one web console. Got it. It's a one environment. We are accessing the virtual environment through web console from anywhere. How you'll have the legacy environment, like the same way we'll have the virtual environment. To deploy the virtual environment, we are using AWS Cloud, Azure Cloud, GCP Cloud. Got it. Right, guys, this is C-style syntax. So VIM for 8.sh almost we completed. For loop will complete, and then tomorrow we'll do how to create the multiple user scripts, how to take the database backup also I will show you. Not data, guys, database backup. We need to configure the database. I will show you how we need to configure the database, okay? Already you peoples, you know, right? How to configure the database, everything you know. My AWS peoples, right? Students. What happened, guys? Oh, CH mode. Random numbers. Simple, guys. Random numbers, it will print I is equal to 1. This is C style syntax. I less than is equal to 5, I plus plus. I value is 1. Till 5 will get 1, 2, 3, 4 less than is equal to 5. I plus plus incremental. Echo random number $I. Random is a predefined variable. So if you print the random variable value, you are going to get one random number. One number it will print, that's it. Right? This is infinity loop. And this is also C style syntax. I is equal to 1, J is equal to 10. What kind of output will get, guys, now? I'm going to hide the output, okay? Then you can tell me what kind of output we'll get if you execute this program. I is equal to 1, j is equal to 10, two variables. I less than is equal to 5. So 5 values will get. Okay. I plus plus incremental. J is equal to j plus 5. How much? First, number 1, 10. Number 2, 15. 10 plus 5. Number 3, 15 plus 5. 20. Number 3, number 4 like this. You're going to get like this. 1 dot dot 10. 10 to 1 to 10. You know this regular expression, right? While we are discussing about touch command at the time we discuss regular expression. We'll get 1 to 10 values. So 1 dot dot 10 dot dot 2 means we are going to avoid second value. 1 it will print, 2 it won't print. 3 it will print, 4 it won't print. Right? You'll have those all the documents into Google Drive link. No need to bother. You can do your practical sessions. It's not a problem. Scripting related documents, everything you'll have. Okay. Google Drive link. I'll provide you. Give me 1 minute. Tomorrow, maybe, hopefully, we are going to complete our session. Maximum tomorrow. Maybe means maximum will complete. If we having any technical issue, we are unable to do anything. If it doesn't have any issues, we'll complete tomorrow. Okay. So it's not into our hands, right? Right. So clear, guys. I hope you got it online. Very good strength till end. I found now, I think 50 people they log in today, more than 40 peoples, right? Okay, very good, guys. Please do the practice. Without practical session, you are unable to learn the Linux. If you're doing the practice, then only you can able to get the knowledge. So from the day one itself only, I'm saying to you people, please do the practice. Please do the practice every day. I don't know how many peoples you're doing. So really, if you need to learn Linux in a sense, definitely you should do the practice. Right, guys. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye.